Good morning, everybody. This is Michael at FOUCH FABS. I'm down here in Denver, North Carolina. It's Monday. This is my first job for the week. It's another one of David Jackson's homes. He's one of the builders that have been with me from day one, and just an all-around nice guy. I've always enjoyed working with David. He's just an all-around good dude. So this house is totally ready for us. He's got our power box over there, running some cords, left a key for us. I mean, everything's just exactly how you'd like for it to be. We got the kitchen here, raised bar, and a fireplace and a hearth. No vanities are we doing on this job, which is kind of weird. Normally we do all the vanities, so I'm assuming they're getting something that we don't do here. But I don't know. But as usual, I will update you throughout the job, and if we run into anything crazy, I will let you know. We are doing a drop-in farm sink on this one. It's a little different. My wife actually brought it to the shop, and it's kind of funny how I had to lay it out and such, and hopefully it works out really good. It's a marble kitchen, so I left a lot of the meat in it so that we didn't break it, because if I can fit them on a slab in one piece, I like to do so. And as you can see, I can fit this in one piece. Now I could made it in two pieces and totally cut that sink out at the shop, but I prefer to do them in one piece if I can. I just think it looks better. Anyways, I'll touch base with you here soon. Oh, we're getting ready to put our supports in the raised bar. So I may do a little short on how we do that. Go. Alright guys, anytime we put brackets on the raised bar, and I'll bring the brackets in a minute and show you how we place them on there. They're over there, but take this little machine here, and my blades are getting dull. I need to order some more from Brixton Bragg, but it basically routes out a little reservoir for you to stick these in. Sometimes I gotta clean them out a little better. That's just my first run on them. Actually, this one's doing pretty good. So it sits down in here so that you can still set your piece of stone flush on it. I always put a little silicone down here, and then we'll put our screws in there. And of course, the raised bar will sit on it. Sometimes you gotta put a shim under there to level them up. We did a customer a while back. They was a pain in the butt. But they installed their own brackets. They didn't use ours, and they was crooked. They sat on there like that because they weren't experienced in putting them on, and they didn't know you had to shim them, make them level and everything. Of course, they blamed us and wanted us to come out there and undo everything, put them back on. But anyways, that's just a little tidbit for you. So I want to show you kind of how I do this here. All you can do for people like this is pray for them. Sometimes this thing will kind of jump on you, so try not to route your stomach when you're doing it. Alright, so this is what it looks like after we're done with those slots. I like them to set up a little off level, you know, that way when the stone gets on it, the weight of it will push it down even. So I've put shims in all of them that needed to be that way. And you know, if you kind of look across the front here, you know, it's fairly smooth. So we're going ahead and putting some circles of silicone on this raised bar. We're going to bring it in and set it down. The circles will make a suction and it'll actually help hold that stone even before the silicone dries. Whenever you're putting the hearth down, make sure you get your broom there and sweep up anything, because there may be something on there that's going to hold you off balance that you can't see. And go ahead and put your silicone circles on here. As you can see, we left this in so that the top would not break. He's vacuuming up the dust right now. We're going to pull this out and then we'll clean it up. See if this drop-in sink fits, and if not, we'll take more out of it. But I just kind of wanted to show y'all what it looks like before we took it out. This way you do the minimum amount of cutting in the house, and it keeps the stone as safe as possible while transporting. Alright guys, we have finished the job. Everything's clean and sealed. We got this sink in. It took me a few tries of just polishing and working it out, because you only get about 3/16 on the edges before you get to that lip inside there. And you don't want to go too crazy and cut it too much and then end up with a problem. So just a little bit at a time. But you always want to make sure you clean up all your mess inside the cabinets. You don't want to leave a bunch of dust or anything like that in there. So we make sure we try to clean everything up best we can. Everything's painter's caulk behind it, which they're going to put tile up there, I think. And tops over here, of course, it'll get the range in the center there. Everything's painter's caulk. And then you got this piece over here. No seams on the jobs. Everything's solid pieces. Not a lot of hard stuff to kind of show you and explain. And then we got the fireplace and the mantle over here. Like I said on that, just make sure it's leveled and secured real well. Use the silicone to help you stabilize it and all that. The mantle piece up there is one solid piece, and that's about it, guys. You know, make sure you clean your floor and all that. Don't leave a mess for your builder. And I appreciate you watching. If you guys have any questions on this or anything, just feel free to leave it in the comments, and I'll do my best to get back to you. I'll see you on the next one.